Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy.
I'm Paz.
And this is I'm going to have to read it again. The Paralydium project. I had a comment on the Sabaton video we did of Bismarck from Jeff Bella. I hope I'm saying your name right, Jeff. Basically, he recommended a couple of different bands, and this is the one that I chose. This is apparently... I have not heard any of this other than I will have at some point clicked on the video to make sure it was a video, and I can't remember doing that, so I would have literally gone click, so that's all I know. So apparently it's prog metal from Stockholm in Sweden.
They have a self-titled LP and are working on their first album, but I think they're potentially a hidden gem.
EP.
Oh,
sorry, yeah, Jeff has put they've got a self-titled LP, but when you go to it, it's actually an EP, it says. Yeah. But as it's prog metal, could be an hour anyway.
yeah, it's true. 3 songs, 1 hour.
Yeah. Unlike Linkin Park, 10 songs, 30 minutes. 15 years to produce.
Different genre though.
To be honest, I quite like Linkin Park.
First album I thought was great. Then the second one was just a rewrite of the first one. It took them 4 years to do it.
Yeah.
Made no sense.
And then it came out and it was 30 something minutes, wasn't it? Like 34, 37 minutes. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. This is the Paralydium project. This EP's called, here it is, the Paralydium project. And that's all I know. We've got so this song's called Astral Liberation. And like I say, it's a recommendation. Let's go for it. I like some prog metal. Don't like all of it. Depends how it goes, but that's like anything else. Let's just get on with it. Short me. It's quite long. I know it's just started, sorry.
Go on.
The drummer looks surprised at what he's doing.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's like, oh, look at this! I can play the drums. His face is just immediately. He looks like he's looking at his arms, going, "What are they doing?" Sorry, drummer.
for peace of mind. Astral liberation, future comes to light, protecting, resurrecting the prophecy of our time. Will it perish? Will turn darkness? Will it prosper again? Full of wonders, blessed with fortune. Will it prosper again?
Well, that's going straight in my book. 'Cause
Bloody hell, I was just going to say that.
I
I was just going to say that. That's going in my book, and I have a specific reason for that.
That was a belter. That I love
Was
that.
it? I assume they've fired the guitarist now, though, because he only had 6 strings.
Well, they seem to have recorded it with a 7-string, but on the video it's only 6.
It's like, this is prop.
Yeah,
What are you doing with your 6-string guitar? Yeah, wow. Wow. Look, see. This is what happens.
John Bella.
'Cause it's easy when
What are
you're
you doing to us?
when you're doing this to
Can't afford this.
it's easy when you're doing this to forget that band that you heard, isn't it? You think, oh, what was it? And it's so Paralydium project. If you happen to see this is what happens if you. It goes in the book if we must go out and buy your thing.
Yeah.
This is
hidden gem indeed. Sorry, go on.
this is the music that I love to have on in the house when I'm like cooking or I'm doing something that takes time, and I will literally dance around the kitchen while it's on, singing my head off, which is probably not an image people really needed, but you know, the whole wooden spoon while I'm doing the do. I love that guitar sound. You know, or the tone of the whole thing, and the lady's voice, you know, gave it that extra depth, and his voice is great. It's just pitched in that place where where it kind of resonates with me. That's basically, and the production and the whole thing. The only thing I thought a couple of times was the drums seemed a little loud in places, but I'm really picking.
That didn't come across.
Okay. I'm being really picky. And that's just, could be an artifact of my headphones or just the way I was thinking at the time, so I'm not taking anything away from that. That was 2015. They're working on a new album, apparently, or their first full-length album. But that was great.
It took me back to when I first heard Dream Theatre.
I was trying not to say Dream
and
I was like, don't
because
mention
all
Dream
the
Theatre. There were parts
elements,
of it that were very...
all the elements were there, and I used to really love Dream Theatre. I really loved them.
Me too.
And
then they lost something.
Yeah. But I always...
I don't think Mike Portnoy, but it could be Mike Portnoy. But
anything that sounds like early Dream Theatre to me is a win, because it just takes me straight back there. There's another band that has that same effect on me, a band called Mind Maze, which I really like, and Symphony X to a certain extent as well, because they never lose it. You never lose the element of the song, do you?
No.
The song
it hangs together as one thing rather than...
And nothing's the musicianship and performances are all impressive without it becoming too much of a
showcase.
Yes, yeah. And this is just pitched.
I was thinking
Pitch
that.
perfect.
I think when the instrumental part, had finished, and he came back in with the Astral Liberation, and I thought that it doesn't feel like. Sometimes these songs, they go off in a direction so far that when they try to come back to where they were before, it feels that they almost have to stop what they were doing and it's like restart the song. Whereas it
that's what I mean.
I know that's what you're saying.
Of the song.
It all fitted together as one
thing
rather than we'll go off and noodle and do loads of clever stuff for literally 5 minutes.
James Lee goes backstage and has a cup of tea for 5 minutes and comes back when his part's ready. And that doesn't have any of those elements, which I'm not a big fan of, because you got to have the elements of the song, and that had just flowed from start to finish for me. Lots of little different bits, and probably more than you think, because you're enjoying the song that much. You have to listen to it again and think, oh, they did that.
Well, that's 8 minutes 40.
Yeah.
And yes, it didn't feel like a short song, but it didn't feel like 8 minutes 40 to me. I was just enjoying it.
A nice video too. I like those times videos, as I've said before.
Yeah, because you can see what's going on,
yeah.
kind of thing, without being dazzled by lots of whatever they put in their video normally, or it's too far away, or they're just miming something and not thinking they're even being seen, kind of thing.
Yeah.
The Paralydium project. That was a nice surprise. Thank you, Jeff. Channels like this live on recommendations, so it's great when something like that pops up. I'm getting that. I'm having that, definitely. I don't know when the new album is out. So Paralydium project, if you see this, put a comment in. Let people know when we can expect the new album. I'm having a quick look now.
Oh, there you go. Time flies. We are in the stage of nailing down the vocals on the album, and we promise this one's going to be a killer. I was saying March 2018 though, so I don't know.
Oh right, yeah, it was 2nd of March 2018.
But I think it's if you're, I don't know if it's self-funded or if they do it part-time because they have to work. These things take time.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Well, I hope it's all coming together for them. I'm really interested in seeing.
Yeah, send us an update. See what.
Yeah, please. If Paralydium project, if you see this, stick a comment. Let people know where you're up to, because I really enjoyed that, and you really enjoyed that. It's just so. Let us know, people, as usual. Shall I just let me say it, and subscribe and like and share.
Beg.
And click the bell. There's a bell icon that you have to click, and it tells you when new videos come up. Yeah. Please, like us. Please like us. This channel's not monetized. We make no money whatsoever, so do what you want. It makes no difference to me whether you like it or not, to be honest. Though it makes a difference to YouTube's analytics. They've stopped recommending me in certain places. But hey ho. Complete aside. See you soon.
See you now.
Bye bye.